I'm Miss MonMon. Welcome to my channel. Today we are up to part 2 of my With a Vintage Twist series, where I am taking Studio Ghibli films and characters and giving them a bit of a vintage twist. Last time we did Kiki's Delivery Service, where I remade Kiki in a more 1950s reimagined version. And today we are doing Porco Rosso, and I am going to be looking at the characters of Gia and Fio. If you are unaware of the film Porco Rosso, it came out in 1992 and it is based in Italy in the 1930s, where sky pirates in biplanes terrorize wealthy cruise ships as they sail across the Adriatic Sea. The only pirate that is brave enough to stop these pirates is the very mysterious Porco Rosso, who is a former World War I flying ace that was somehow turned into a pig during the war. It's never mentioned in the film how he becomes a pig, but everyone just sort of goes with it, and there's not really that much mention about his human life. It's just a really wonderful, whimsical story. It's a little bit odd. It is based off a comic written by Hayao Miyazaki, which he then adapted into the film. He did regret the way the film came out years later. He wanted to make an adult film for children and believes he could have done a better job looking back. I personally think it's wonderful. It's a bit of a silly one, but it's great just to put on in the background. The first character we will be giving a bit of a vintage twist to is Madame Gina. Now, Madame Gina owns a restaurant called the Adriano, which she named after a plane that she flew in with Porco Rosso before he was a pig. And she has a little bit of a crush on him, although she would never make the first move. She is 3 times widowed, but is deeply loved by the entire community. She is very well protected and respected by those in the community, and no one will cause trouble in her establishment. She does catch the eye of the American flying ace, although her heart is forever owned by that of Porco Rosso. As this film is set in the 30s, Gina does have a lot of what we would consider 1920s styling. She's got a lot of shift dresses, everything is really straight and beautiful, but I have always loved her soft lilac garden dress, where she is seen reading before the American flying ace comes to try and woo her. Now, this outfit consists of a top and a skirt. The top has really beautiful billowing sleeves with all the puffs. It's got a collar and it is cinched together at the waist with a belt. The skirt is what I would consider a circle skirt, and there's lots of fabric and it's really soft and beautiful. I wanted to find a really lovely 1950s collar dress pattern and sort of adjust it as I went. I ended up going for Butterick 6055, which I had never done before. Unfortunately, I bought my fabric and it was the wrong color when it arrived. It is not supposed to be as purple as it came out. I kind of wish that I did buy white fabric and then dye it with a very, very slight hint of purple, but we have what we have. I, for some reason, ordered 2 less meters than I actually needed. I don't know what was wrong with me. It's just one of those moments in time. So unfortunately, I couldn't make the sleeves that I wanted. I wanted bigger, puffier sleeves, but we ended up just going what was on the original pattern, and same with the skirt. There was just not enough fabric to cut out a full circle skirt. So unfortunately, this isn't the costume of my dreams. I've never made this pattern before, and I found some of the steps quite tricky. I have been sewing for a while, but some patterns still stump me, and this is just one of those. I got completely stumped by the collar. So by the time I finished my dress, my collar wasn't actually attached to the back of the neckline, and it just sort of hangs out the back. So yeah. I really want to redo this dress because nothing about it says Madame Gina. It's just a simple purple dress. The color is wrong. The sleeves, just the top, the collar is completely ruined. The skirt is wrong. As because I'm a bit disappointed by the way Madame Gina's outfit came out, I figured that I would try to redeem myself by coming up with a simple version of Fio. Fio is a really wonderful character. She really embodies what a strong woman is. She is an aeronautical engineer. She is super intelligent, can stand up for herself, and doesn't really take any flack from anybody. She doesn't let anything about her stop her from getting and achieving what she really wants. Now, for much of the film, Fio wears a collared button-down shirt with a blue-white check pattern, depending on how you look at it, some jeans, and then a little hat. She does have a few other variations of this outfit, but this is her main go-to, so that's what I wanted to redo. For Fio's outfit, I ended up getting this button-down blue gingham shirt from Turning Heads by Carolina. She was such a sweetheart and got this out to me as soon as she possibly could. I paired this top with a pair of Vivienne of Holloway Catherine pants. This was a super cute and fun Ghibli bound, I suppose, of Fio. Nothing too crazy. I would probably wear this out. I think it's super adorable and I do plan on wearing it out. So that is it for part 2 of my With a Vintage Twist looking at Studio Ghibli. I thought this would have turned out a lot better. In my head, it is so much better, but I think it just didn't work out. So I'm hoping next month we will redeem ourselves. I am already starting to plan next month. That is all I have time for you guys today. Once again, I'm sorry it wasn't that great. I'm almost embarrassed. I'm actually embarrassed to put this video out because it's just not what I wanted it to be. But we're going with it because failing is okay. It's okay. If you want more details and extra photos, you can find them all in my blog, which is in the description box below. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope you are all happy, healthy, and safe. I will see you guys all next week, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, as well as find me on any of my social medias. But have a wonderful week. Be kind, be true, be you. Bye! I don't actually drive like that. I drive more like, sure, you can cut in. Yep, you too.
Yeah, you're a granny when you drive.
I don't need to be anywhere. I'm only half an hour late. Pin-ups are always half an hour late. Then I'm like, why am I always late? No, yeah, cut in. Yep, sure, go ahead.